about a week or two ago. And it was a teacher. And it was odd to me. She had left a message and she was from the school. Of course, all of my kids were grown. And I thought, well, why would she be calling? So I got in touch with her. And she said, I want to let you know I have a student in my class. And her behavior has been erratic. She's been all over the place. She's a straight A student. But we're having some serious behavior problems with her. Her great-grandmother has been up here on several occasions. And she tells me that she is a member of your church. I said, oh, okay. And so she proceeded to tell me all these things that were going on. And I thought, Lord, what a great opportunity to be a mentor. Now, looking at this, I had no idea her great-grandmother had had her for 2 weeks, since she was 2 weeks old. And she's not right. So I thought, okay, what can I share with these women about that? Y'all, in the body of Christ, there is such a need for mentors. True mentors, true Christian women in the body of Christ. We are dealing with a growing epidemic, and you see it all around. It's nothing new. Great-grandmothers. I work in the geriatric field. I heard somebody say also, and we had an 87-year-old grandmother taking care of her great-great-grandchildren. So we got an epidemic going on. And they can't, it's not the child's fault. And the grandmother is taking on the responsibility because they don't want them to go into the system. That's right. So what are we doing as a body of Christ? What are we doing as a church to help these grandmothers and their children? Many of those who are taking this responsibility on, they're doing the best that they can. But it's got to be somebody else. Sure, we can send them to go get food. We can send them to go get clothes. But they need some spiritual guidance. They need some foundation. He said, so what is your point in this? If we cannot call on the church, come on now. Y'all, we have just shut it down. We've got so caught up in our own affairs. We've got so caught up in the things that we're concerned about. Everything is an inconvenience. It's interruption. And these are children's lives. These are children that's supposed to be standing where we are today. So we have to take up the time to be. And when I say true mentoring, y'all, it's a lot of mentoring going on out there. Y'all know that, right? There's a lot of mentoring going on. But it's not Christian-based. Those who are saying, hey, listen, you need to get out of school. You want a good job. You want a nice car. You want a nice house. But what about when life happens to them?
All right, huh?
What about when things happen to them? What about it? I'm listening to y'all, and boy, I'm just so blessed by these young women. They can't mentor. I don't know who they are.
Exactly.
Somebody drop a dime. So I just want to implore us to please y'all, put your stuff aside. My mother used to tell me, I thank God for this. A lot of us, we making some big money. My sister was talking about that. And every time we usually get, look, you get a raise of $1,000 a month, $900 is finna go in the park. That's right. And y'all know I'm not lying. Why don't we do something to build up the kingdom of God? This just gave me this rush even the more, because sometimes you don't know things are going on around you until somebody tells you. And so I just thank God for that. And I said, well, Lord, let me just help me to just give this to the ladies that are here today and the men, to just encourage you, just to, take some time out to be concerned more about somebody else than yourself.
I feel
A lot of times that's what you have, this selfish attitude, this selfish lifestyle. And you said, well, mentoring is not my calling. Okay, well, you've been saved 5, 10, 15, 20 years. What is your calling? What are you doing for the body of Christ? And I said, well, someone takes this opportunity, because y'all know what? Ministry is something. Look, that's not an easy
you are.
Sometimes you fuss.
Sometimes you gotta fuss. Sometimes you gotta fuss. Sometimes you gotta fuss.
So I thank God for your time with me today. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.